Good day, everyone. Today, we will discuss the social institutions as pillars of society. First, we will define what is social institutions. Social institutions refers to an organized sets of elements such as beliefs, rules, practices, and relationships that exist to attain social order. It also refers to well-established structure relationship between groups of people that are considered fundamental components of society's culture. Here are the elements of social institutions. First is the institutional approach. It tells us that social institutions are ordered sets of rules, norms, beliefs, or values that organize human behavior. The other one is the relational approach. Focus on social relations rather than rules, norms, beliefs, or values. Nevertheless, it is possible to consider both approaches and look into both the organized set of elements as well as social relation when analyzing social institutions. Here are the primary social institutions. First, family. Second, economy. Next, education. Fourth, health. And fifth is the religion. Family. It is considered as the vital social institution. It is a group of people related by blood, marriage, and shared residence. We have here three kinds of family. First is the nuclear families, also known as immediate families that are composed of parents and children. Second is the extended families. Extended families are composed of the nuclear family and other relatives such as grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins. Last is the reconstituted families. Reconstituted families are composed of the spouses and their children from previous marriage. Next is the kinship. Kinship is a social structure defined by relations among individuals linked by blood or marriage ties. Here are the types of kinship. First is the Here are the types of kinship. First is the matrilineal kinship. Means that one's descent is based on the family line or based on the mother's side. Next is the patrilineal kinship. Means that one's descent is based on the male line or based on the father's side. Next is the bilineal kinship. It refers to a descent system based on both the male and female lines. Bilineal kinship is the combination of matrilineal and patrilineal kinship. It is both mother and father side. Next term is the marriage. Marriage is the union of man and woman. We have the types of marriage. First is the monogamous. It is a type of marriage that involves one spouse only. And the polygamous. Polygamous is a type of marriage that involves one or more spouses. The other one is polygyny. It is a husband that has many wives. And the polyandry is a wife that has many husbands. Another primary example of social economy is the economy. Economy facilitates resource allocation, employment, and economic stability. A social science concerned with the production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services. It studies how individual businesses, governments, and nations make choices about how to allocate sources. Economy addresses questions regarding limited resources of society. The economy must address some basic questions such as what should be produced, how are these products going to be produced, how much are these products, The answers to these questions determine how the members of economy will behave. We have two disciplines of economic. First is the microeconomic. It focuses on how individual consumers and firms make decisions. Individual decision-making units can be a single person, a household, a business or organization, or a government agency. It is presently observable in carbon market. The other one is macroeconomic. It studies an overall economy on a both national and international level. Business process outsourcing industries and companies is one of the example of this. And now let's proceed to the types of economic. First is the primitivism. The best example of these are the tribes which are untouched by the civilization of the society, most especially in the Philippines. Second, the feudalism. This is a specific type of economics wherein it is very unjust and unruly. Third, the capitalism is a present here in the Philippines wherein some business owners, just like business owners of producing t-shirt, it is not only for their personal consumption, rather for them to have goods for sale and make a profit out of it. Fourth is the socialism. The most famous example of this is Tesla, wherein the CEO or co-owner is Elon Musk, who is considered as the richest person in the entire world. They produce a specific electrical car basing economic socialism. Fifth is the communism. There is one country that we can really feel talking about this type of economic, and that is China. It is in their government which commands their economy. Next is the educational and health institution. The two institutions that upholds basic human rights. First is the educational institutions. It ensures that individuals are functionally literate, educated, and responsible individual. The other one is the health institutions. It ensures that individuals have access to health services to promote universal public health. And now, let's proceed to another primary example of social institution, the religion. It is an institution that involves a set of beliefs and practices of a particular social group. The beliefs of religious groups affects the behavior of their members. It is important, therefore, to know how the beliefs of our religion affect the action of its member. Religion may be organized into a group that has universal membership called church, or it could be organized to an inclusive group called sect. Religion can be classified into monotheistic or polytheistic religions. Monotheism refers to religions that believe in only one God, while polytheistic religions believe in many gods. Christianity, Judaism, and Islam are examples of monotheistic religions, while Hinduism is an example of polytheistic religion. And that's the end of our lesson for today.